What's up, everybody? Brett here, and I'm back today. Super happy to be playing some more Battle Brothers. It is our Lone Wolf Let's Play, guys. It's stressful. I took a battle off screen just to test some stuff out. I had a theory about the way the AI would behave, and I tested it out, and it behaved exactly like I thought. So, check this out. Whenever we were alone, and we fought alone, little Ozymandias out in the world doing his thing, the enemy had no choice but to surround and attempt to take him out. And when he would chop them down, they would freak out, we would win, and life was great and simple. But with the inclusion of these two characters, I did a battle testing to see how the AI would react. Let's say if I started something like this, right? The AI is now, and it didn't always used to be this way, but something that I noticed in the past that I wanted to kind of reaffirm in my own mind. They will send one guy to lock down Ozymandias, and they will send the entire rest of their group to go and slaughter these two guys. So I will caution you that whenever you're playing your lone wolf runs, that it's a big moment whenever you include your second and third person in your party. And you'll notice I changed their names. We've got Jacob in here. Very long time supporter of the channel. Writes some awesome stories and stuff. Really funny stuff in the comment section. And then I have Daniel's here, the positive. Because in all of his comments, he basically just puts a plus sign. So Daniel's the positive. So there you go, guys. And I've definitely got more on deck. But if you'd like to submit a name, feel free to do that, please. I would love to get some new characters today. At least 2 new guys. And to get them named up and trained up. So, basically what that means is, my whole hypothesis that I tested was that they're going to have to hug Ozymandias. And for the time being, his lone wolf trait, his actual lone wolfness, if you will, is going to be put on hold. He's got to be a teammate now. He's got to be a team member. He's no longer a man apart. He's got to play by the rules. So he's going to have to watch their back until they're full-fledged mercs and they can take care of themselves, which at the moment is not the case. Man, how awesome would it be to ransack a supply caravan? God, that'd be so great. I miss our Barbarians Let's Play. That was sick. Our Northern Raiders, Warriors of the North Let's Play. That was one of my favorite playthroughs I've ever done in this game. Just the intense struggle in the early game, having to just say screw everyone and just start sacking and pillaging and stealing from supply caravans and trading caravans and killing peasants, doing whatever we had to do to get experience and loot. What an awesome start. Here, though, we're going to Saul's Fells, which is a place we've never been to before. It's got a temple. Where was that when we had a serious infection? It's got a miner and an apprentice. I did mention potentially bringing in 1 apprentice to our group, just to kind of keep it fresh. Because what happens, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this happens with apprentices, and it might actually happen with squires as well. But whenever you have a hedge knight, a sword master, I think sellswords also trigger this. There's a few different backgrounds that if you keep them, around your apprentice or your squire, I do believe, that there'll be events that trigger, that give them stat bonuses, as if to say they're learning from these guys. This apprentice will pick up a skill from watching, Ozymandias fight. Something like that. And it's pretty cool. It's a fun little interaction. And over a very long campaign, it can happen quite a bit. And you can take a character who's maybe mediocre, but very cheap, which is the plus side, and levels very quickly, which is also the plus side of his apprentice, and you can get them to be a quite good character, also depending, of course, on their starting roles. I'm tempted here to pick this guy up, Ruthard the Young. I did say I wanted 1. The price is right. We've got the money. I'll feel a lot safer when I've got another guy in the crew to watch everyone's back. And let's go ahead and read his bio. The Young, he definitely looks young. Everybody looks up to the best, so what better way to be the best than to learn underneath one? Ruther thought the same, taking the role of an apprentice in Salsfels. Unfortunately, his master was poorly chosen, an insane carpenter with a penchant for chopping the neckline instead of the tree line. Fleeing the impending doom by association, Ruther has ended up in the company of sellswords. Let's hire him, and if he sucks, it's 180 gold. It's nothing in the long scheme of a long Let's Play. It's really nothing. And if he's great, he's great. Greedy and insecure. That's a big note for me. I don't care what his stats are. Will never be confident and will ask for more money. So peace out, Ruthard. Sure. You are dismissed. Yeah, and that sucks. We basically paid 180 gold for a leather tunic. It's okay. You win some, you lose some. He's not the right apprentice for us. And I'm worried here that there might not be a contract for us to take. Okay, this is a lot. 3 days to the northwest. To the Steward in Tonderstead. Let's see where that is, because that might be someplace we're interested in going. Oh, yeah, that's easy. See, it expects us to go by road, but I don't think that wasn't a caravan run. That was a... That was like a just bring it however you want type of thing. So we could go and visit Saddleburg, which is a place we can't get a contract from anyway, because it's a stone keep, and we'll just walk up to Tonderstead. Easy. And they're friendly towards us. So I don't even want to look at this 3 skull contract. That's not going to be anything we can mess with. Is there something here that I could use? Probably not. The prices also aren't good according to our bear hat. Could pick up some bandages there. Yeah, deliver cargo. You got it. That little bit of money up front is going to pay for the cost of hiring and firing that guy. The nerve of him to be a chicken and then to be greedy. Like, if you were greedy and had awesome stats and some other good trait, like, I would have kept him. But not both. This is an elite crew that we're trying to assemble. Ah. More militia. Earthside. That's one I haven't seen before. I will say, guys, look out for anyone that has the title Thaumaturge. Picked one of those dudes up once, and he had more stars than I've ever seen. Tempted to... I just want to see what this is. I'd almost like save the game and recruit him and just see if there's some meaning to this. But we're not gonna mess around with all that. Go into the marketplace, see if there's any... The loot here is cheap. Okay. The tools, that is. A real crossbow. There's some good stuff here, but we don't need to mess with any of that. Let's sell that. Get that out of my sight. This will be a great place late game to buy weapons and armor. And yeah, let's roll out. Happy to visit, but now we're going to go to Tonderstead. And I guess it makes sense for us to go around the mountains. But I do want to pop onto the mountain real quick while it's still daytime and see... Yeah, okay. So check that out. We can see Den of Unnamed Horrors. That's not where we want to go. No doubt there's a necromancer there. And we learned how necromancers are horrific for us to try and deal with. But this could be cool. Let's see how this turns out, because sometimes this goes bad. You notice the mutt a few miles back, and a few miles forward he's still there, bobbing and slinking in and out of sight. A mongrel such as he doesn't follow a band of dangerous men for no reason. Maybe someone's feeding it. So we could chase it away, put it down, or let's see if it'll allow us to take him in. The company needs a mascot, and we get Battle Brother! Alright, nice and early. You decide to take a chunk of meat and approach the dog. And it's very fitting that he's our first dog, too. Because sometimes I'll grab dogs very early in my campaigns. I find them to be incredibly useful for saving the lives of brothers. And winning fights you have no business winning. But getting him first, it feels great. The dog skittish at first, backing away on your approach, but the aroma you have in hand is an alluring one to be sure. The mongrel slinks back towards you, pausing here and there, eyes flickering in search of an ambush. You can see a barrel of ribs on the dog, many days on the road, having given the pup a gaunt frame. Its ears are stitched up and its tail bolted with signs of battle. This here animal knows how to fight, and that's just what it'll be doing for you from now on. So, Battle Brother is good and bad. I love Battle Brother, so I will probably never allow him to fight. So, I don't want to lose him. And he doesn't have any armor, so I'm definitely not going to let him fight. There's no kennel here. There's no place to buy, like, some dog armor. I would 100% get him some dog armor. If we kill an unhold or two, we could go to a taxidermist and make him the really good heavy dog armor. I would take a fight against a couple thralls here. That's about it. Perhaps, ooh, I see something down there. I don't know. Don't really want to go chasing into the heart of the mountains. We very well could. We've got the supplies for it. Go see what's up. Okay. 6 barbarians. A Reaver. Do we try this fight? This is a dangerous one. Let's try it, and we can always reload. I'm not above it. A Reaver is very dangerous at this point. Gonna have a weapon, no doubt. Yeah, that big two-handed mace. That's something that can wreck even someone like us in our heavy armor. And look where it started me. We'll pass here. Pass here. And this is ridiculous. Can we even get up out of there? Not really. The game hates me, y'all. I might just back up. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just back up. Back up here. Back up here. We'll get a rock to our side. They can always close in with their, throwing weapons, and they will. Wow, and they nail me from that far away. 12% chance. Aced it. We're going to shield wall. And I'm going to try to go around. Just going to wait and wait. So their odds of hitting me should be super low. But it's going to mess with my fatigue. We'll shield wall one more time. Stepping in there doesn't do me any good. So let's come over here. We'll give them an alternate target. We're at full armor. This guy's probably not long for this world. That kind of sucks. I went for the easy hit, hopefully. If we could have killed him, that would have been nice. Wow, we missed both of our attacks. We had decent odds to hit, too, which is what hurt. Damn, I feel like we played this well, and we're gonna get messed up for it. For our troubles. Yeah. Damn. We missed that. Okay. Shield up one more time. Just to survive. And we didn't get the kills either. Yeah, rough. And he's got adrenaline popped. He's going to try and hit again. I feel like we're just going to have to restart this fight. Obviously, us having to relocate at the very beginning. Yeah, and he's going to go down to the Reaver. Really bad luck. We missed every, 50% chance shot, and they landed some 12%ers. So, it is what it is. Let's not waste any time. Let's move on forward. We'll load it up. I'm interested in figuring this fight out. I want to do it. Oh, wow. Look at this. Now they put us in a ravine. Which I don't hate. I think whenever you get split like this, your choices are to head in one direction or to split up. And if you head in one direction, you'll have the benefit of staying consolidated, which is a pretty huge benefit. I don't even think you can physically get up there. Or you could also back up and search for a better position. But what that would allow them to do, see how spread out they are? They want to coalesce on one point. They all want to go in a straight line straight at you. But what we can do is choose a flank. We can either go top or bottom and force either the top or the bottom to come to us. So that's what I'm trying to figure right now. So we can do that. This. Obviously, guys, I don't like being, on the low ground against these dudes. But Ozymandias' melee skill is so high, he should be able to one-shot this dude. And they're going to have to come down and fight us. And by the time, hopefully, we kill these guys and we start taking some of this high ground. Okay. Good hit. Let's go for these 50s. And unfortunately, we can't take a round swing. I'm going to kill him. Hit him. Alright, I need to move this a little bit. I don't want him to get engaged on, and the further away he stands from these javelins, the better. Okay, he landed both of those attacks, but then died from the bleed. Effective. Okay. Get up. I'll come here. We've got options. I don't know how they're going to move. I don't remember how many action points he has. If any. Yeah, let's get up there. And we'll come here and keep him away from our boy. I don't like our positioning on Daniels, but it's not bad at the least. He's just a little bit out of position. He should be able to step down and still attack next turn. I just wanted to make the fight mano a mano versus Aussie. And here we shield wall. And there we go. His armor is gone. And he's wavering. And we should be able to... Well, we just got to fade a couple javelin throws. It's really not bad. And he's almost gone now. Come on, man. Don't give me those horrible odds. Down he goes, and we take that weapon, which is a powerhouse weapon for the early game. We're going to lock that dude down. And we're going to step back here. Play ring around the Jacob. Force him to fight on the low ground. Ooh. Lucky man. And we missed both attacks. Feels bad. But now we can close in here. He is wavering. His odds of hitting. Dropping. Okay. He still landed that last one. Luckily not a killing blow. And down they go. Alright. That was much better. And I think use of tactics there was very important. Hopefully I explained my thought process well. Had we, for instance, gone right up the middle, they would have collapsed on us. And had we backed up, they would have collapsed just further down. And they would have been able to hit us consolidated all at once. And that's hard to defend against. Whereas we were able to kill a few of them before the battle even technically started. Like we were the aggressors in the opening parts of that battle. I've talked about this before, but I have an uncle who was in the military, same as me. He was in the army. And we used to play a lot of Axis and Allies when I was a teenager. And something that we would talk about... 890 crowns is a lot. Something that we would talk about when we would play Axis and Allies is the concept of consolidating your forces, making a fist, and then attacking. If you've ever played a board game, so what we would end up doing was, one of us would be Axis, the other would be Allies. He would be, let's say, he would be Axis. He'd be playing as Germany. He would be buying all these tanks and infantry units. And I would be, buying infantry. If you've ever played Axis and Allies, Russia is very good at spitting out infantry. It's kind of like a rule for them. And by doing so, what I was attempting to do was to cover a lot of bases at once. I was splitting up my forces. I had a bunch of strong little strongholds that I thought could keep him back. But what he was doing was taking all of his forces, making one big ball, and then pushing in. And what I was finding was that through sheer atrocious numbers, and what you do in that game is you roll dice, the math just was so totally in his favor that I couldn't win those types of fights. And it sucked. It sucked a lot. But I learned a lesson in those days in the power of consolidating. And that's what we did there. We consolidated we kept all three of our guys together. We attacked one vulnerable flank. We crushed it. And then they had to come to us. So here we have some interesting options. I considered getting one disowned noble. And I also see that there's Edgel the Soldier here, whose main benefit is that he comes pre-leveled, which is nice. But here we have Otwin the Lucky, and Lucky is an actual trait that I know of. And by spending a bunch of gold on him, he's kind of expensive. He comes with a cool male hauberk, though, which we will use 100%. If he comes with the Lucky trait, that would be awesome. So here, and I already know who I'm going to name him. We're going to pick him up. Otwin the Lucky. For turning his back on the gods and causing a riot amongst the laymen, Otwin was stripped of his titles and exiled from the land. So quick with a sword, you get the feeling someone like Otwin was disowned for a reason. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Well, this is not like recruiting an apprentice. We buy this guy. We're dedicated to him. So we need to make sure this is something that we want to do. And I think we will. I think we'll stick with this and we'll hire him. I don't usually have good luck with disowned nobles. But if we didn't do that, we were going to very soon find ourselves with a and he is lucky. Awesome. We're very soon going to find ourselves with a banner that we can't quite make use of yet. And lo and behold, good stars in melee skill, very poor resolve, but 3 stars there to make up for it. So he's going to be getting his resolve pumped quickly in order to make up for his current failings. We're going to give him that mace. I think that's a good pickup for him. This is worth 100. This is worth 100. Boom. Bear hat. Much fiercer. Yeah. Solid and bloodthirsty. The character is prone to excessive violence and cruelty towards his enemies. An opponent isn't good enough dead. His head needs to be on a spike. All kills are fatalities, if the weapon allows. Wow. Okay. And then Lucky has a 10% chance to have any attacker require 2 successful attack rolls in order to hit. That's one of the best that you can get in the game. Range skill, that's pretty pointless for him. We're going to build this dude as a 2-hander, I think. And hope for the best. I think that's pretty solid. Jacob has leveled. Oh, happy day. Let's see what his rolls are. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, he's going to be quite the amazing crossbowman at some point. And I'm going to take a 3 in range defense. I think that's solid. And then now, man, should we just go for quick hands right away? Over brawny? Yeah, I'm going to grab quick hands for him because I would like to make use. Yeah, we need to give him a pole arm if we're going to do that. And that will be this. So we're going to switch it up now. Jacob here. There. And then we should probably switch up the armor a little bit. And just like that. And then Daniel's also got a level for us. So let's get Colossus on him. Much more survivable. Take that 3 roll. He absolutely has to have higher resolve. I can't have anyone in my group that's under like 50 for sure. And I will take... I'm going to take a natural 3. Because we probably won't see very much of that in the future. It's nice to get that one out of the way. I wanted that HP. I wanted the fatigue pretty badly. But that's okay for now. Alright. We're doing it, guys. And Ozymandias the whole time sitting at level 9. Absolute G. And we're basically broke now. But it's deceptive. Because we were good for 10 days. And we're also good food-wise for 10 days. I was hoping there would be a good place for us to eat. Let's see what Otwin looks like. Okay, I don't want anyone stealing my mutton chop thunder. So, Otwin the Lucky. Even that small change makes me feel better. Hair color, let's go black. There you go, sir. And you know what? Let's give him some cultist tattoos. Kind of like this one. Yeah, alright. He's got a dark past. We don't know what it is. He did some creepy stuff. Makes sense to me. We've got plenty of tools. No need to splurge. I'm happy that we're continuously finding well-costed tools everywhere we go. Ooh, and another cheap, very cheap padded leather. Which I will buy. That's incredibly cheap. We'll buy that. We'll give it here to Jacob. And that'll allow me to sell off one of these gambesons. At a very good price. This is a great place to sell things. So let's make sure we do that before I forget. Our gold was looking very low, but as soon as I sell a few things, we're fine. We're not doing so bad. I'll keep the shields for now. Also, a decent price on a hunting bow. Also looking at this, I wish it was a little more roached up. See what the weaponsmith is currently rocking. Are the prices bad here? It's actually hard for me to remember. A two-handed hammer is one of the best weapons in the game. I also love the two-handed flanged mace. 2200 is not a bad price to get your hands on a power weapon this early. It's basically a one-shot on most characters if you hit them with this. But we've got a mace. We've got a mace that's just a little bit weaker than the others. So he wants us to deliver. Okay. Southwest to Erdfall. I'll need some time to think about that. Let's see about this other contract. Another, okay. Southeast to Wolfgang. Man, a lot of deliveries, which I don't mind. Where is Wolfgang? Did I read it wrong? I thought it said Wolfgang. This is Wolf's Wall. Is that where they wanted me to go? Wolf's Wall? Probably. Okay, let me zoom in. It's hard to click on stuff when you're that far out. Erdfall, I'll need some time to think about this. We'll probably end up doing this one. Oh no, it's in Salsfels. I'll need some time to think about this. Is that where we just came from? That's kind of awesome that the game thinks that's so far away. No, we're going to take this. That's a lot for us just to go right back over there, which I'm fine to do. We've got to repair and heal a little bit. Would love to fight a small group of raiders. Or some thugs with a raider or two attached. Would love to fight another group of thralls just like that with some raiders in it. That worked out very well for us. Even getting one or two pieces of gear at a time. Very important. That mace was a huge step up for us. And we're going to go right back to Saddleburg. It looks like there's something right here. I don't know if it's just a glitch. Sometimes there's little pieces of mountain that like glitch out. Would like to take a fight, but probably won't have to. And we'll check all this one more time, because they do get deliveries. I don't remember how many days usually the deliveries are apart from each other. Metal pauldrons, quite tempting. Not that we can afford it at this moment. We're going to get paid a nice chunk from this, though. It's good to remember where all the decent hires are. Just keep on walking. And this is good because this is another place that can actually give us a contract. Thank you for the crowns. That took us like a day, not 3. So that was a nice kind of jump. All the miners we could ever want. No busted gear we need. I'm going to buy some more food. Let's just stay good on the food. And I'm also going to buy some more bandages. That's one of those things you don't ever need until you really need it. Put that in our bag. Make sure our frontliners all have that. Decent price. It's a good time to do that. And then, what is this contract? 1500. No. This sounds like they want me to go kill like a bunch of raiders. Probably. For 1500, that's not something we can really do. For all I know, it's like 10 raiders. Our guys will get run over. As good as Ozymandias is, he can't kill raiders that quickly because they have real armor. We'll just tell him we need some time to think about it. That's not a good fight for us, though. What we might want to do is perhaps just walk across the wilderness to Erdfall and see if we can't fight some beasts. You know, find some dudes that are trying to prey on caravans, something like that. Nobody? Okay. So we'll just go into the wilds. This is a fight we should be able to win. No necromancers. Let's do it. This is our speed of fight right now. Let's fall back. We could use these bushes as well as some sort of cover. Or these. But this lone high ground position could be nice. It might be better to give it to Otwin, whose name I totally forgot to change. We're going to change that after. Because I don't think Ozymandias is going to have any trouble. We don't care if he gets hit too much. We don't care. You know, he's not going to miss attacks. So it would be better probably to get Otwin up there. But it's a little late now, so I'll roll it like this. Now, if they start overloading this flank, then I might switch them. If it appears like that's what they're going to do. We can take a shot. We'll put shots on the dudes that have armor. And that was our first crossbow shot, and we nailed it. That's a good omen for this battle. First crossbow shot of the run. And it's a winner. And the second's a winner too. So for those of you who don't know, perhaps newer to the game, crossbows give you a little bit of a bonus to your chance to hit based on proximity. Whereas just bows rely purely on your range skill. Yeah, we're going to jump down here. I'm not going to waste a turn. Alright, that was blood. He's a bloodthirsty guy. I don't know if that applies towards the undead. You look, see his head is caved in. I think that means he won't be able to get back up, but I'm not 100%. Maybe should have tried to hit the guy with no helmet. But I'm worried about all these wooden sticks and bludgeons. Okay, we'll shoot there. We've got quick hands, so we can just pull this out. And we went for the kill. We didn't get it. Happy that he's in a hauberk. That's some pretty good armor versus this type of enemy. And now we're going to go for our beloved round swing into a line swing with the decapitation. Feels good. He's not coming back. Man, we missed both of those. His melee skill's not bad. Damn. Okay. Just take the kill. Getting stunned here would be pretty bad. I could step forward with Jacob or even come onto this high ground. Give ourselves a little bit better of a chance to surround. Also, give the enemy another decently armored target instead of allowing them to focus on someone like Otwin. Alright, we nail an attack. We can't get up there. I'm going to move here, though, for the same exact idea. Went for that and didn't get it. I'm happy with that. This is a hand axe. That's a much more dangerous weapon, but I don't want to get stunned either. I don't think the undead actually have the ability to use those secondary skills. At least not the basic undead. I don't think I've ever seen them do that. Good hit. Yeah, I've never seen them go for a stun. And a lot of them have bludgeons. Battleforge proving its worth here. Awesome. Awesome. And the tide now turns. Finally, a decapitation there. We're going to get another hand axe for our trouble, which is a very good early game weapon to pick up. Hand axe, if you can get a falchion, that's a good one. And boar spears also I would highly recommend. We're going to come here. It puts them both at a kind of an equal disadvantage, but I think it makes sense. We have the numbers now, and for me it's about playing really defensive. We're going to go for that. Worst percentage, but he was one of the only guys who could deal with that. Can't wait to get Berserk on him. And we need to change his name right now while I'm thinking about it. Decent pickup. We get a signet ring. Oh, happy day. That'll kind of pay for our travels here. And we're going to make sure we get Colossus on him. Much more viable. Get that melee skill up. Fatigue, we'll take that. And then we need to get his resolve higher, for sure. Honestly surprised he's not breaking in situations like that. He's going to need Fortified Mind. I don't think of Fortified Mind as a must-have ability. Really at all. Normally when I'm losing a battle, it's not because my characters want to run. That almost never happens. But 30 is such a bad resolve amount. And I don't know any other way to substitute for that weakness by just getting Fortified Mind and propping him up. And by the end of it, he'll probably have great resolve. But Colossus first, followed by Student as it goes. And then Otwin is going to be Blowers. Blowers the Lucky. So, or Blowers, perhaps. I think it might be pronounced Blowers. So, William, you know who you are, buddy. He writes almost, for a while it was daily, sometimes twice a day, story about one of our best runs that we ever did. And he carried on the story, and he still writes them today, and they're very cool. He's got them all saved. You can read them at your leisure if you like. But William Blowers, I appreciate you, man. And this is a cool character, a disowned noble, very almost romantic in a way. And I think that's a cool character for you and your storytelling. So here we go. Blowers the Lucky. He's even a lucky, bloodthirsty, disowned noble. I mean, if you can't write a story about that, man, I don't know. And I know you can, so I'm excited to see if you end up doing anything with that. But he's a character that I think we're going to try and keep for quite some time. So, what do we do now? Keep on going. That was a nice pickup. I wasn't expecting to find something so easily that was well within our ability. We're headed to Erdfall. Let me just see what's around Erdfall. Really nothing. Alderfest. We've been here. There's nothing there. Nothing there. Okay. Well, we're walking through a swamp right now. I've had luck in my campaigns somewhat recently in finding like early golden geese. Okay, this is another fight we could take. We just got a little bit of beat up armor. Yeah, let's do it. Plenty of experience. A little bit of loot. Fighting in the woods is good. The Warhounds are going to kind of puff up their numbers, but generally they're easy to dispatch. One hit from a strong enough weapon takes them out. You just don't want to miss. And we are 3 for 3 right now with Jacob. Dang. Okay, dog. Yeah, we had to step in with the big guns. Yeah, unfortunately Ozymandias might just be a dog slayer. Yeah, just missing left and right. And we're going to get away from that high ground. If we're not going to claim it ourselves, we should just claim it ourselves, though. Let's wait. We'll wait. Because we got to get this kill anyway. So let's get behind this tree. Well, let's wait here as well. Let's wait. See what they do. They're going to have throwing weapons. They're going to have the ability to stun. If I can pull them to this spot, get my guys up here, I could always step in. Let's play this a little different, though. And I'm going to step here. I stepped here because I realized that I couldn't move with Jacob. I couldn't get Jacob back. So instead of leaving him out there on his own, I decided to step forward with Ozymandias. I was going to pull him down here behind these trees. Okay, solid hit. And we'll step in here. We'll put that shield up. Give him the business. I'm cool with that. They want to throw stuff at me. They can throw it at a dude that's got a kite shield. We should be good. Okay, they got me once. That's about par for the course, though. Perfect. And I'm going to get behind there. Shield up. And I'm going to chill. Did not get that kill, but I kind of expect to get him once he runs. Let's just see what happens. Expecting some more whiffs here. Or they're going to throw all their ammo and then be done. Yeah, come fight me on the high ground, bros. Okay, down he goes. And we're going to tuck our boys safely behind. I don't like... You know what? I'm tempted to jump in here. I don't like how little helmet Blowers has. So I'm actually going to come down. And that locks down one character. And this guy is trying to run. Man, do I go for Battle Brother? No, it's not worth risking Battle Brother for one thrall. If he wants to run... Let's try and run him down. I think, yeah, he's just going to escape. We can't catch him. So we'll pop that. It's over. Good win for us, though, and a level on Daniels. And we picked up a bunch of silverware. They were wearing loincloths, but they were eating in luxury. And, not to mention, I mean, 113 crowns plus this. Good haul. Very good haul. For just wandering around. Make sure we get that level. But we're doing a great job exploring right now. Let's get student online. Take that 3, ignore the 4 there. It's not, that doesn't mean anything to us. Take that 5 and resolve, get that number up. And I'm going to go for a pump in hit points here. And that translates into 5 HP. We've got to get them above 71, so I took an opportunity there. We didn't have great defensive melee defense rolls or fatigue rolls. But whenever we get the chance, those are going to be the main things. Our brother is a drunkard. That's something you can get rid of. We may have an event later on that gets rid of that. I think maybe we have to have a sergeant before we can do that. Ooh, a long lost keep. I don't know what's in there. We could always save the game. Save here. It could just be some thugs with some raiders. Our gear is a little bit tattered. We're a little bit hurt on Blowers. But I'm feeling brave. Let's try it. And if it sucks, we'll just reload. No big deal. They're not chasing us. Oh, wow. Okay. They've got raiders and marksmen. We could engineer this fight. This is potentially a game-changing fight if we can do this. We could fall back. Let's lower the trees. We don't have a lot of reach is the problem. So I'm thinking about where to position Ozymandias and Jacob together. So I could put Ozymandias here. They come one at a time. Ozymandias hacks them down. Everyone else's job is to watch his back as they try and surround. And then when Ozymandias finishes his work, we push forward. So this is a fight I want to try. This could be huge. But once again, we have the choice of, do we let them come to us? How do we do this? And I think the answer is we push forward, as we've done. I don't quite like this positioning. We'll hold off there. There. And the idea is to put us here. I don't really like this, though. I don't like that Aussie is kind of our front man when they do have a bit of a line of sight. I feel like they might try and hold this position. Like, they're not just gonna step and let me try and get them. They have the ranged advantage. Okay, no, he came in. Alright, this is our chance. And I was hoping that all these trees and stuff would really block and mess with their lines of sight. Man, killing it, Jacob. Just nailing every single crossbow shot. And that kite shield's doing pretty big work. I don't like that, obviously. Can't do anything from here. We just need to rely on Ozymandias to do his work. And chip away at them. If he gets hurt, we can help him out. You know what, this is kind of bad. We maybe should have started the path for Blowers, at least, to start going around and start pressuring them from a different angle. But I thought they were coming to me. It looked for a while like people were trying to circle. But maybe they're not. Okay, no, they are. And there they are. Just no lucky hits, please. To make these fights as unfair as possible. That was unfortunate. Our chances to miss have got to be like... Yeah, that was an 87%. He would have been dead. Probably, unless we hit him in the head. We can win this, guys. I hate that they have a pikeman on the high ground, though. That was a good miss. Okay. He probably should be dead right now, which feels real bad. They're going around again. Dang, okay. 29%. Try and kill the crossbowman. Get smashed. And we'll step in here. This is fine. You know, he's not going to move. He's just going to sit there and keep trying to get us. And now we have a good line of sight on everybody. Okay, Jacob's a little bit exposed. Oh, good swap from them. Okay, they attack Flowers. Yeah, we should have bashed this guy's shield, I guess. But all we needed was one lucky hit to take him out. Damn. Okay. Well. Switch it up. Hacked him down, and we're on the high ground now. And they are a bit in trouble in this spot. But us not being able to take out this raider is pretty frustrating as well. Damn, what a shot. And now I'm very worried about Jacob. And he's just going to keep shield walling. Damn, he's got riposte up. That was pretty dumb. Let's go for a round swing. We got the kill. This is so bad. And now I think Jacob's not long for this world. I don't want to lose anyone in this fight. So we're going to see what happens here. I think he's just going to get two-shotted and decapitated. Okay. Alright, we're out. We're going to reload. There's got to be a better, more tactical way for us to do that. Load from the autosave. It's an interesting puzzle. The forest favors us. It always favors low numbers over high numbers. There's a lot of junk here. Get on that high ground. We don't move well in the forest. But what it's doing is it's taking out most of their forces out of the fight. They're going to have to come at me one at a time. Okay. Well, they've left their dude exposed. We'll wait here. See how they move. Alright, good hit. Armor down. We also have a little bit of line of sight on them. So maybe this battle we try a little bit of a different strategy. We go man to man instead of trying to put everything on Ozymandias. Missing that felt pretty terrible. We needed to hit that. Otherwise, this guy's going to get on us and he's going to be fresh. Going to put damage on him because I think if I get a round swing here, I might be able to get both of these. Oh, damn. He, of course, went for him. And we whiff. We whiff and we don't get the kill. Super bad feelings all around. We're going to do this till we get this right, because this is a fight I know I can win. And I'm not willing to give up till someone dies. Which I think at this point is going to be Blowers. Or Blowers. He just can't. He can't sustain in this fight. And whiffing like that is pretty terrible. Yeah, what we're going to have to do is what we did in the first iteration of this. We're going to have to like hot gates it. We could even change out his weapon to a Warfork, something like that. I don't hate that. The mace is so much more effective against them, but in this scenario, we can wedge ourselves into like one little spot with some trees to our back, and we can just make them fight Aussie. We just gotta find our area. Lower the trees here. See what they do. They've got the range superiority. They're going to be able to chase me as I run. So what I'm thinking right now is get Blowers here. Get Jacob here. So like this. Daniel's there, so he's got the kite shield kind of, I think, pointed towards most of the enemy. And then on the outside here, we'll let Ozymandias be the killing machine that we know he is. And I think they'll still come to me. They might take a few little pot shots, but I think the majority of the raiders that aren't currently protecting a crossbowman or something like that are going to step forward. We have no shot yet. I think this is a better configuration. And I want to stay behind the shield. I could step here and I think I'd be able to shoot someone. Let's just chill. We could put our shield up as well. I was going to say maybe we should have, but I think the odds are in our favor that we don't get hit. And then of course we get hit twice. Yeah, that was just bad rolls. And it sucks because he's kind of in a linchpin type position right now. He took way too much damage from that. I think we're honestly doomed now. Because they're just going to attack him. They're going to go up and around the shield and he's going to get killed. And a javelin there is also quite bad. There we go. Let's just crush him. And we'll step in front. He shoots his own man in the back. That's fine. I think we're going to have to shield our shieldmen now, which is kind of what I'm doing. And our range defense on Aussie is not the best. We need another guy to stand here if we're going to do a round swing. We're strong. We're not immortal, though. If Daniels had taken even one of those attacks, I would have been quite scared. We'll wait. And we'll shield wall. I think someone else is going to step in. We got a 72% chance here if we just go for it. So I'm just going to hit him. Conserve a little bit of fatigue. And I'll step in there. Puts another body with some armor off to the side for them to try and shoot at. Okay, hit me. Ow, okay. Well, that bypassed almost all of my armor. And almost killed me. Which is why I have that kind of, what I call almost like a magic 71 HP number. And we're bleeding. Because 71's the maximum amount of damage that a crossbow can do in this game. Line shot there. I was hoping it would get a kill on him, but it did not. It's freaking him out a little bit. But we're going to have to get kills in order for that to be effective. The problem with the position that I took is that we're not protected from the ranged units. So I think if I were to do this over again, I would definitely not have chosen this spot to defend myself. I needed to take away their line of sight. Basically put a bunch of trees like this in between me and them, and instead I left them this big open space. So that's definitely a mistake. And I got no problems calling that out for myself. That's a mistake. Okay, here we're going to switch and we're going to try and get this kill. And we whiff. And we whiff again. And now we step in here. And we step back. And I think what we have to try and do now is let Aussie win this fight on his own. Hope that no one gets sniped this turn. Please, please. Oh my god. Yeah, I think had we been able to retreat this turn, we could have done something there, but we weren't able to. Let's try it again. We're learning, guys. I'm learning a lot from this one battle. And I hope you're sticking with me. Just tactically, all these different situations are very different. And it's hard to find a scenario in the game where you're going to be outnumbered like this. With this small of a group of guys. With this much, like, tactical inferiority. Like, they've got the range advantage. They've got the armor advantage. They've got the shield advantage. Like, they've got everything. So what we need to do is figure out how to use the terrain even better to our advantage. And I'm doing that right now. Let's lower these trees. I don't like that spot. Back up here and see if I can get a better view. I needed like 2 spaces in the back. So it would be like 1 guy here, 2 guys here. I think that's what we're going to do. Okay, let's see how they move. I hate that javelin. But if I take that position, one of our characters is going to be basically useless. You know what? I'm thinking about this position wrong. Again. I think I know a better way to do this. Alright, don't hurt me this turn. And I can get out of here. But I think I know what I need to do. Can't get in there this turn like that. Okay. It's considered forest. Alright. So, one guy here, it's going to be Ozymandias here. With Daniels here. Because this is the line of sight to the archers. So, boom. Aussie here. And then these two are going to go and stand behind them. This turn is going to be a little awkward because we can't quite get there. Let me just make a little space, actually. Probably what I should have done. But they should be able to get there this turn. Just nobody kill me. Like a javelin to the face would be awful. Okay. Good to go. Good to go. Bam. So something like this. We could even put Blowers back here. That way the tree and the brush is covering him. And we're covered from a lot of different sides right now. And we have good lines of sight on their dudes. So that took a bit of fatigue, but we'll be able to rest for about a turn while they come in. Yeah, let's go here. And we need to expect that they're going to throw that javelin right at my shield. Maybe even break it. I've had that happen plenty. I've lost unique shields. We'll take a shot. See where that javelin goes. We just need it to whiff. Yeah, it busted my shield. But it's not gone. And we'll shoot in, try and get lucky, get a few hits. But any scenario that happens here, it's going to be a 2v1. And they don't want that. So we'll see what's up. Very curious how the AI is going to behave here. They have the range advantage. Are they just going to sit back and shoot me? I hope they come in. This is what we need them to do. But it seems like they don't want to. We're going to shield up. And I'm just going to throw shots. And hope to get lucky. Wow, they step in and step out. Okay, I think they're trying to arrange an order to where they get one guy up and then they get the raider in right behind. I think that's what the AI is trying to do. And also, our resilience to their ranged units will become much more effective once their guys close into melee. They'll be shooting essentially into their own backs. Behind trees, behind shields. Like, that should never have hit me. I don't know what the odds were on that. 5. Okay, this dude's got to go. And it's a 3. It's actually a 4-on-1. And the sooner he goes down, the better. And down he goes. And I expect someone else to jump in front of this raider, so I'm not that eager to move up. We've got another one coming around the side. I could step here and make it a 1v1. I'm tempted to do that, simply because I know there's someone else coming from this side, and I think we might need to put Daniels here, and then bring Blowers here. And that still gives me, a pretty good position in every direction. I think we need to not be scared to kind of evolve this position. And they're going to swap out. That's fine. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. So we're going to make this, as I said, as unfair as possible in every dimension. This is now a 3v1. And this is a 2v1. That's good. Put some damage on him. Sadly, we didn't hit him in the head. Would have been a kill. He doesn't have any kind of chopping weapon, so we don't have to expect to lose our shield. That sucks. That sucks too. They're landing all of these shots. They're aim shots, so they're not super like unlucky, but they're not great for us. We're gonna go for that because he's got riposte up. Okay. We'll just shield. 22. And we're bleeding, sadly. Alright, we'll stomp him down. And we'll start coming out. If I could get onto this guy, that would be huge. Damn, got stopped. Okay. Locking down an archer there would have been great. Especially the one that's got the hunting bow. Because I feel like they're just going to keep shooting at Blowers. Military pick is a pretty scary weapon. Glad he missed there. We could have pushed him back, potentially. He's still got enough fatigue that he can shield wall attack. Okay, we're getting past. But we're not injuring him. Good attack there, and I'm once again tempted to jump. Gotta get rid of this raider. I gotta get rid of him so I can get Daniels back in front. Okay, and we're not gonna get a chance to kill this dude. Still happy to be here. And we're not hitting any of our attacks with Daniels. And I can't believe we missed that, but we did. Feels bad. 72, 72. Go for the dude with the pick. That weapon could destroy us. Don't want to go here and get killed by that raider. We're going to stay where we are for now, but I'm worried that one stray round from any of these ranged weapons is going to kill us. I'd like to get our guys back behind here and then just pray that Ozymandias can hold this down. But I feel like, yeah, just one random shot like that is going to end this for us. Alright, here comes the military pick. It's going to destroy my entire armor. Oh, he missed. He went for it, too. Okay. I am out. And we missed again. Quick hands. And we missed again. So, I feel like we're just going to die because of these terrible misses. Like, Daniels has missed maybe 5 attacks now. Come on. So, I don't know how many times y'all are interested in watching me take this fight. I think it's an important one to get right. But, like, RNG here is just not in our favor. This guy should have been dead a long time ago. We can continue trying to fight it and see if maybe Jacob's still alive with a light permanent injury. But permanent injuries will start to add up in a lone wolf campaign. Where, we, you know, we can only have 12 men. And we need them to be as elite as possible. Damn. And I accidentally hit the wrong button because I thought we were still in Flowers' turn. Yeah, my bad. Getting a little aggravated here. The RNG is just completely in their favor and a little bit away from mine. Yeah, and I think we missed our last 3 attacks there. And he's gonna die. Incredible. Okay, I'll try it one more time, and then I might take that fight off camera. And let you guys know how it goes. You'll know how it goes because I'll be successful. And I'll be like, hey guys, I took the fight and it went well. And I did the exact same strategy, and this time the RNG didn't completely screw me over, so everything went great. But the reason why this fight is so important is these guys are all wearing helmets that are upgrades for every person that I'm going to get for a long time. They've got some ranged weapons that I could really make use of. They've got armor I can really make use of. I mean, they've got the gear. They've got the gear that I want. And I think I see a path here. So this is the last time. Thankfully, they didn't just land some glorious crossbow shot from across the map. I want to get into here. Make a kill box. And start killing. There's somewhere in here that's going to be a good spot. Lots of trees to block them from different angles. Keep them from getting those lucky shots. If we get one raider that manages to go around, Hopefully this time we will be able to deal with him quickly enough that it doesn't become a major issue. This spot is not quite as tight as the last one. It's a pretty opportune, that's what she said moment, but I wasn't going to go there, and neither should you. Yeah, I think this is fine. Move there. And let him be the guy who takes the line of sight issues, because he's got the shield. We've got a tree in front of us that feels good. Good to go. Let's try it. If they go around, you know, we're kind of good from that angle. This is the real danger zone. But I'm not sure if they'll be able to do that. Once again, if we could not get hit by the javelin, that would be pretty swell. Missing that felt kind of bad. It would have been cool to put some preemptive damage on him. And this is going to be a lot of us just like rolling through turns. Considered using our shield wall here, but I think we want to conserve fatigue. Alright, here comes the javelin this turn. Or this next turn. Almost certainly going to throw it at Daniels. There's really no way it should hit me. At this weird angle. They're going to have to step in to throw it. But from here, behind the tree and everything, it shouldn't get me. The odds will just be so low. Alright, it hit and it messed up my shield again. And we've got a raider coming around as expected. I'm going to step up and get him. And hopefully we can just deal with it. That was a good first hit. Took out half his armor. A little more than half, actually. But like I said, this spot's not as tight as the last one. Problem is, this weapon goes around shields. Could step in here and take this attack. And we will. Yeah, and that's gonna make them rethink this. A lot of them are gonna move around. Alright, I can't see what's going on. Don't like that. Oh my god. Yeah, not safe enough. This was a way better spot, I think. It involved us backing all the way up. Put a shot on him. But we could have held this 2 men, and then done. Our flanks, both flanks secured. They had to come straight on. They wouldn't have been able to squeeze their archers in. I regret not taking that extra time to kind of discover this spot. But we're not out of it yet. I'm just a little upset. Flowers has taken so much early damage, and he gets decapitated. Okay, guys, that's going to be it for me today. That's enough of that. We can figure it out, though. I will figure it out. I hope you enjoyed this episode, though. I think we got the strategy down. It's just very important. These are the minutia details, the high-level type plays that I want to make. And this is the type of stuff, these are the type of battles that keep me coming back to Battle Brothers. Is sitting here and figuring out this game like a puzzle. The battles where, you know, I've got all my war bows and I just mow down greenskins. I kill 12 of them on the opening turn. Like, that's not as much fun as me trying to figure out the geometry of this particular battle. I love this type of stuff, and I hope you enjoyed it too. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Once again, my name is Brett. My channel is Goodtalk Gaming. And as always, y'all, I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys.